Hello, this is RV Vagabond Jerry, and as I've been driving along the Rio Grande from Brownsville coming up to where I am now at Laredo, I've been looking for city parks that are right along the Rio Grande. There's a lot of cities or small towns right along the river, but they just don't have city parks. Not quite sure why that is. And I mean city parks that are right on the river. But I did find two city parks here in the city of Laredo, which is a pretty large city. So in this video, I'm going to show you these two city parks. And on Google Maps, this park is called Santa Rita Park. However, at the entrance to the park here, it says Park Espana. So let's go in and see what it looks like. There's a really large lawn here that looks like it's set up for soccer games. And here are the signs up front. Prohibited go-karts, motorcycletas, trimotos, and quadrimotos. If you know what that is. And if you know what that means, I don't have any idea. And here is a warning that possession or consumption of alcoholic beverages is prohibitable and punishable. So this doesn't look like too much of a fun park. Well, they do have one in English, and you can see that this park is well patrolled by the Border Patrol. They like hanging around along the river just like I do. There's a gazebo, but bring your own chairs. And for services, they got trash cans and a porta potty. That looks like about it. Bleachers for watching the soccer games or whatever else they're playing here. Nobody here today but me. And even the parking lot is me only. They got a nice big parking lot. Nobody here. This is on a Monday afternoon, so maybe on the weekends there would be. And there is the Rio Grande. And right in front of me is a large collection of what looks like headstones. Here is the front side of those headstones. I have no idea what those are for. Maybe it's our version of the Eastern Island Moai. I thought this was interesting. Like that sign said, vehicles are prohibited in the park, but then here we have a no parking sign. So you can't park what you can't bring in. Isn't that funny? Now this gazebo has a bench. Nice piece of luxury there. Here's another little valley going down to the river. I came on top of this mound to get a good look at the river. It looks really still right here until it hits some kind of a sandbar or something, it looks like, out there. Then you get a little bit of a rushing. But you know what? This is not what I would call a beautiful park. There's dirt and pretty lousy grass. The only nice thing is this soccer field. There's a bird roost out there. Now they do have this walking trail that goes right along the edge of the river, so that's good. Then on the Mexico side of the river, there looks like some kind of junkyard, I was thinking. I don't know what that is over there. There's a business there and a highway. And then right over here, it looks like it may be some kind of private park. Looks like some trails going down to the river at least. There's a small parking lot where I came in, which is off to the left of this soccer field, and then off to the right is another soccer field with a really high fence right there. And I've seen several of these Border Patrol vehicles parked or driving around, because this is one of the parts of Texas where there is no wall. This would probably be the last place they would build a wall, especially since there's a city park right along the side of the river. And I think that's one reason why you don't really see city parks along the river. I'm sure there's other reasons that they have come up with. This is not a real pretty park. This is the most exciting part of the river, where there's some rocks, or are those rocks? Yeah, all across the river at this one point. The rest of the river is very calm. Well, folks, that is about it for this little park. Wonder what that means. So, a bit of a disappointment for me. So here's the other park in Laredo I wanted to show you, which is called Trace Laredo's Park. Is that 3? I didn't know there was even more than one Laredo. And obviously they do much nicer upkeep on this park than the other one. Okay, here's another funny thing. They got this fence, which is only about 4 feet high, and a sign that says no climbing on the fence. Okay, you don't want to climb on that. However, right beside it is this fence, which you could just simply step over. Now up here, this is a bridge that goes over to Mexico. They got some kind of stuff going on here. I can hear some popping sounds. I don't know what they're doing. So that is Mexico right there. I think this is a bunch of vendors on that fence, hawking people, Americans walking across that bridge to go into Nuevo Laredo. Somebody is in a hurry here. So in this park they have a lot of barbecue pits, picnic tables, all uncovered, and trash cans. And right across the street is a big shopping center. And you can certainly get a good view of the Rio Grande at the park here. Here's another funny thing, I think. These two picnic tables must be at least 8 feet apart, but this one has caution tape on it. Don't use this table. It's too close to that one, 8 feet away. This table is open. This other table over here that must be about 100 feet away it's closed. How much distance do they need? And porta potties is the best they can do for restrooms here. I wonder why they have this fence there, which you can easily climb over. And then over here, they have a gate which is padlocked. But if you go down to the end there, where the gate ends that I showed you earlier, you could just walk around it. Then at the other end, the fence just ends right there. And cars are driving down here to park real close, as close to the river as they can, to do some fishing. So there's a fisherman who walked way out to the edge there. There's another guy fishing right here. So I'm right on the banks of the river. I could jump in or just walk in right there. One little duck is all I see. Maybe you can figure this fence out. It's beyond me. And it's easy to drive in and park right up alongside the banks of the Rio Grande. Well, I'm glad I finally got some really good views of the river. Hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know. Good day, folks.